Just having like a bit of a, I don't know, sounding boards for ideas, people you can work with, people that you can kind of tap into this like collaborative energy through. I think that's a really important thing. We met during the teenage years of high school through mutual friends that kind of came about through, I guess, graffiti and that kind of scene that was happening in the West at the time.
Everybody want to be like them and dress like her.
It was never really a conscious decision for us to be like, this is what we're going to do.
It came through graph, but we were all into hip hop and rapping, and I guess it was like a couple of years after that we both wanted to rap, and we realized that we each wanted to rap. We were like, let's do this together, and that's been like over 10 years now, so we've just been kind of going at it.
They who's horse the highest, often the biggest lie.
It's a constant like wrestle between like trying to make it happen, trying to stay afloat, wondering if there's longevity in this, am I doing like constantly like questioning yourself, especially over the course of making this last record. We kind of like both individually and then together reached this point where we were like, what else are we gonna do? We live and breathe this shit, sometimes to our detriment, you know, it's constantly on our minds, we're constantly like, we go really hard at it. This is what we do, you know? And for better or worse, like we're just going at it. But it's only really in the last few years, to go back to your question, that we have lived solely off music and art and like creative related stuff. And in Sydney, that alone feels like an achievement. It's not easy, but you know, gotta celebrate the little wins, man.
Right now, I know better, I'm no better, I know that it's on me.
Well, I guess we've been so heavily influenced by so much of the music that's coming from around the world. Like it's, even though we are from Australia and this is the type of music that we make, it's just hip hop. It's just, you know, it's just rap music, and there's good or bad. Hip hop from Australia really started like blossoming is when it became popular at radio, and you can't deny how prevalent and like prominent it is on the airwaves, and has been since, you know, Hilltop and like a handful of others knocked that door down a long time ago.
We literally all our friends that grew up together and have kind of been doing hip hop and just been in each other's lives like as friends since we were teenagers. So now to be in this position where we're all kind of making music and making moves and doing this and pushing each other to be better and like just supporting each other, it's really important, you know, and that would certainly be something that I would say to people that are just on the come up, you know, having a crew or just having people around you that you bounce ideas off and that you like network with and that you work on things, and like it's hugely important, you know.
What the fuck's up? My whole pack they go.
Yeah, we're incredibly hands-on. We've kind of had to be, you know. We've had like different sort of experiences over the years with different record labels and putting out music ourselves and managers, like Jimmy was saying before, you know. So we've kind of had some mad experiences, some not so good experiences, but like all of it has kind of just instilled in us this, we just do us. And we try and work with, like, you know, we work with a crew, with creators.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that different record labels or other people were shit. It helps you figure it out yourself, and that's important. Like you need to be able to like figure out where other people are going wrong and where you can take it. It's so important to have that collaborative energy on every song, and I guess the thing that was different with this one is that previous albums we would have just taken certain pieces of music from somewhere that we were not necessarily involved in the creative process from the start. Like
a beat tape, you know? Like we pick some beats off a beat tape.
Whereas this time around we went down the coast and we set up these studios in South Coast homes, and really just, we were there from the first little note or the first kick drum. So we're very attached, emotionally attached to the music throughout, and that's a special thing that you don't get from just grabbing a beat and putting something on. Where
only got one thing on my mind.
We kind of just love playing shows wherever. We like playing capital cities, we like playing the smaller shows. Like we have a heaps really good time on stage and playing like with a bunch of friends.
We're not in a position where we can just go around and tour capital cities and neglect these other areas. People love hip hop around the country. It's not just in the main centers. You need to go out there and do that work as well.
See, the keys to the city's what we bump off. That's finger licking.
It's the most important thing. Like it's I mean, it's one of the reasons why we started doing the One Day Sundays parties in a way is because we wanted to be kind of like engage with the people that like listen to your music and come to your shows and actually like believe in what you're doing. Like, then we'll go and play a show, maybe not even the craziest show, but actually meet somebody there afterwards that says, in that moment, says something to you about how the music has helped them or means something to them. And it's like, yeah, we take a lot of strength from those sort of moments, you know. So we're never going to be one of those acts that just kind of rocks up to the venue straight in the back door just 10 minutes before they go on stage and then like does the show and then leaves. Like that's not who we are.